Let me switch to social entrepreneurship, which is one of my favorite topics. For those of you who don't know what social entrepreneurship is, there's this movement afoot, particularly driven by bright young students and people who are in mid-career thinking of finding what's important to them and pursuing their passions, to come up with new models for how to make a living while actually doing good work, meaningful work, to pursue a social mission in a for-profit or at least a highly disciplined not-for-profit environment. It's really quite impressive how powerful and compelling this movement is and how recent it is. It started, as far as my recollection, sometime in the late 90s when I think a lot of people were becoming disenfranchised from technology and entrepreneurship because of all the speculation and brouhaha with regard to the stock market. But what's happening is very real. We're seeing a bunch of highly motivated young people, in particular, wanting careers that allow them to do important work and make a living, but not necessarily make it rich. The innovation in this area is amazing. In terms of expectations and of failure, for instance, there's nothing defined. The models for how investments come in, to how things are valued, to how you run these operations, nothing's defined. I'm working with two of them now, one called Global Giving, which has defined itself as the eBay for direct giving to development projects in the developing world. Fascinating business. We spent 2 years on our belly and lately have just taken off. And the goal, the social mission, not only is to increase the resources available to these developing countries, but also to make a connection between people in the first world to what's called the bottom of the pyramid, 5 billion people who really need stuff. I'm working with another group that came out of Stanford this past year called Ignite Innovations. It's a group that, in one of David Kelly's classes, designed a LED solar light that we hope to be able to make for under $20. This light, if you lived in a village off the grid in India, you could take and put outside. It would charge up during the day, and then bring it inside at night, and you'd have 4 hours of light. You wouldn't have to burn any kerosene. And more importantly, your kids would be able to study, and you'd be able to do more crafts in order to be able to earn a greater income. It's a wonderful idea. It's a real big challenge, probably bigger in my mind than any other challenge I've seen for-profit or not-for-profit. But what's exciting is the energy behind this and the number of people committing to it. The fellow who's running this business, at least part of this business, had a job offer from Bain Consulting. Big money. Turned it down. Fulbright scholarship, put on hold. Do this. It's an incredible level of commitment. I find exciting. I believe in my heart of hearts that it's real and will continue. I hope I'm right.